Okay, we're here once again, Drawing with Dad, and I'm with Joshua.
Yeah.
And we're going to do something pretty fun. We've got a fun subject here. We're going to listen to him do some stand-up comedy and draw pictures and talk and laugh and all this stuff. Are you ready, Joshua?
Yes.
We are drawing today the comedian Barry Brewer. Here we go.
You the bus driver, sir. I thought I could ask you a question. He's like, you staying on or you getting off? I was like, I'm gonna stay on because I paid my money. I don't know why I'm getting off at because you won't talk to me, sir. Keep yelling.
So we first got to know Barry Brewer. Becky and I went down to see him at Dry Bar in Provo, Utah. Super hilarious, and I was super, super happy since we can't see that episode that he recorded at Dry Bar, that he has a special on YouTube. And so, yeah, we're just going to listen to little bits of that and have some laughs. What do you think, Joshua? You like this?
He's actually really funny. Like, the way he uses his voice and his facial expressions makes it just super funny.
Clean.
I'm coming back home, man. I had to come back home.
From Chicago?
No, growing up, man, we was poor, because when you tell people you from Chicago or out of town, they're like, oh, I like downtown. It's so beautiful. No, I'm not from that part. No, it's like south of downtown. Oh, where the Wrigleyville, like where the Sox and the Cubs. No, that's the other way.
His boys.
That's like where they got real nice houses and stuff, and people got communities and neighbors and stuff. Because I didn't know how poor I was growing up, man. Because everybody else was poor, so you just, you thought that's what's normal. I didn't know I was poor until I went on my white friend Nicholas' house. Got a little older, and we was eating a hot dog, and his mama brung out the ketchup and mustard. I didn't know ketchup came in real containers because all we had was the packets. So I thought it only exclusively came in the stores. You know what I'm saying?
I love that joke.
I'm like, what's this? It's like this ketchup and mustard. I'm like, man, they come in real jars like that.
And his face, or his voice, how it just kind of just squeaks in some of this is so super funny. He was super hilarious in person. This hour special is great. I'll link to it in the comments of this video. But anyway, super, super funny and fun to draw, too. He's got a really fun smile. And anyway, do you remember anything about his routine that stood out to you, Joshua?
From this?
Yeah.
So he was talking about, he at his church, so he's black. Yeah. And so he calls his church Black People Church.
Yeah.
And so he was talking about white people church and how we're always like so simple about our teachings and like very reverent about it. And so he has this piano and he's playing it because he knows how to play it.
Yeah.
And then he's like playing all simple chords, pretending to be the priest. He's like, ding, ding.
It's just very neat and tidy chords, right?
And then he's like, well, Black People Church is complicated or stuff like that.
Yeah.
And he starts playing all like complicated, like
and then he's a preacher that's like really intense, right?
And then he's saying, white people are like, man, their Jesus is mad.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty funny. Okay. The one thing that I wish we heard him talk about being on a plane, going through security, being on a plane, and he always just say, instead of the like the cracker and the drink that you get on a plane, he would call it your blessings. So he's just like, did you get your blessings? Did you get your blessings? And I don't know when they're going to release that Dry Bar because they did film it. But I've checked and it just hasn't gone live yet. So who knows how long that takes for them to do that. I don't have any other way to find those jokes, but he did a lot of the same jokes in the special. And anyway, super, super funny. Let's check in, see where he's at.
Anybody got whoopings? Round of applause. I got whoopings.
Oh, he's talking about whoopings.
3 people. Some of y'all not clapping. Y'all didn't come to clap. This is what's going on. Ma'am, your hands on your face. You didn't come to participate. This is TV. I need you to put with your hands on the face. Put your hands together. You see the cameras? What you think this is? You think we can't see you? She up there. Take off this coat because y'all think I'm playing. They'll think this is TV. Get the cameras. I'm gonna talk about y'all. Not all y'all, just her. Are you tired? You should have took a nap. Did they tell you what's going on?
Somewhere I found some commentary about this special. Like he put it all together himself. He wasn't sure if anyone was going to show up. He just did it all himself, and super impressive because he's performing from a big group of people here.
You almost didn't make it out. My mama used to throw skillets like frisbee. She didn't care. Your mama just can't give it to her. One time she was cooking some eggs. She just threw them at me. That's why I knew she didn't care about my life. I had good reflexes. That's why I'm here to tell you this story today. I used to hate when she get more upset. You're gonna make me waste my eggs. Now you eat them. I ain't wasting them eggs. Eat them. I'm eating hot eggs off the ground. Eat them. This is hot and nasty. And the worst thing was going to get the belt. My mom was always sending me go get the belt.
Go get the belt.
And I don't know about you, my mama whooped for real. So going to get the belt was just torture because you got to think about what's about to happen.
Joshua, when he's talking about going to get the belt, do you know what that's referring to?
Some households get a belt to slap their children with it.
Yes, that's super sad. But I mean, even how he tells this is actually kind of funny. So you hate to think that someone got hit with a belt, but for some reason, I mean, it was his reality, and he's been able to, pull out some humor in the circumstance there. Just his reaction as a kid.
So, Perry, go get the belt, Mama. Okay, I don't know where it is. I look thoroughly. Remember you saying look thoroughly. I look thoroughly. She's like, you can't find the belt. I'm like, no. She's like, it's okay. Go get the skillet. Wait, hold on. I forgot I had put it on early. Wait, hold on a minute. You're trying to get, okay, wait a minute. Okay, Mama, hold on a second. I think I need something first. Okay, Mama, hold on. I can't breathe. Hold on. I can't breathe, Mama. Chill on with me. Mama, I can't see. Mama, I can't see you. Mama, where you at? She's like, get from under the bed. I don't even know how I got under here. Come from under the bed. Okay, can I tell you something first?
Yes, I love it.
Huh? Wait, okay. Barry come from under the bed. Okay, wait, hold on a minute. Can I say something? You come out, I'm sorry, wait.
I think for me as a parent, I totally relate. Not that we beat our kids or got a belt, but when you get in trouble, you're like, wait a minute. And you have one final thing to say before you get your sentence or before you get punished or whatever. Super funny. So anyway, how are you feeling about the face? Going pretty good?
Uh-huh.
What's sticking out to you as far as the features that are easy to draw, hard to draw?
I think the hard parts to me are, for drawing for me, one of the hard parts is just getting all the shapes right.
Oh yeah.
And spacing them out. But I think the cheeks really help making it look like he's happy.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you got to have the cheeks. The cheeks have a relationship with the eyes in this case, because it's funny. I'm just stroking in the eyebrows here, and it looks like these are lines that would indicate mad eyes, right? Mm-hmm. Crazy, mad, upset eyes. But for some reason, if you do this right, and hopefully I'm doing it right, you get a laugh out of that face, and it's not super mean. I think with this caricature, you could go either way. Because he's not clenched fists or, holding a weapon or something like that. It looks like he's less angry or mean to me. And so it kind of works. But yeah, if you get these things right, that's how the caricature works. So it's kind of hard when you have a face that could maybe be misconstrued as angry when it's actually happy or just, yeah. So anyway, but a lot of that story is told within the eyes. So you got to focus on those shapes and how to get those right. So here Barry's talking about one of his.
Come on, you can get on up, man.
The results of helping someone else parent in the store.
Come on, you good? Get on. Come on, you're stronger than that. Get on up, man. Come on.
I love how he turned the stool into a kid.
I'm going to let him rest a little bit. How was the rest of your day, though? The rest of your day was going good? Cool. think about yourself. You're doing a good job, though. You know, you get what I was trying to show you. Just want to put a little fear in them, just a little something. Kind of like I did it, but a little less. I really went in. That's my bad. That's me. Cool. Mm-hmm. I'm going to get up out of here. I got some other shopping to do. No, don't call the police. I don't do well with them.
I got some other shopping to do. Yeah, in that instance, he comes across this kid that is back talking to his mom at the mall, and so he intervenes a little bit too forcefully and gets out of control, knocks the kid out, apparently. So anyway, pretty funny. Joshua working on the nose part here. I'm just adding a little bit of facial hair and mustache, stroking in there right underneath the nose, so it's a little darker than a shadow, a little bit more full than a crosshatch. We'll do the same thing on the beard. This impression that he does is pretty funny.
Come on, look out for me, brother. Go ahead. Man, come on, man. Come on, brother. If you could, if you would, brother. Come on, look out for me, man. If you would, pressure on you. Come on, man. Look out for me. Don't bust me upside the head with $20. Don't listen to me talk to you for a minute. Seriously, though. Come on, look out for me, brother. If you could, if you would, please, brother. I think I got it. Listen, what? Listen, I'm trying to tell you something, brother. You come into my office. We outside. Just come into my circle, man. Y'all want talking like this? Why you moving? Listen, I'm trying to talk to you. No, let me tell you something. If you could, if you would, I won't put no pressure on you. Come on, look out for me.
Nice.
What? Listen, I'm trying to talk to you.
What do you need, bud?
I can't see his arm.
You're just going to have to make it up.
All right.
Remember they used to ask you for change? Remember change? Like they used to be like, hey, you got a spare change? You got a...
So he's just impersonating this old man, and I'm thinking to myself, how is that? Like in his culture where he grew up, he just has these vivid, ways of impersonating, whether it's a girlfriend, whether it's some stranger, homeless guy. And I'm just trying to think, who does that really, really well? Like other comedians that do it really well. I mean, you've got Jim Gaffigan.
He imitates the audience.
Jim Gaffigan kind of imitates this voice inside people's heads with his kind of a falsetto, weird voice, which is pretty hilarious. So maybe we'll have to do a drawing of Jim Gaffigan one time. He's pretty funny. I think he's probably the one that we've listened to most as a family, right?
Mm-hmm. It's like coming home from skiing and stuff. We'll listen to him for sure.
That was probably one of my favorite traditions of skiing, was actually just coming home and just listening to more Jim Gaffigan, just because we were warm. Finally, we were eating snacks. We had our ski sandwiches that we would do, which was what? Cheese, ham?
It's just sandwiches with cheese, ham, lettuce, mayo, mustard.
Yeah. Everyone was thrilled with that. Maybe a little bit of hot chocolate. And then we drive 50 minutes home from the nearest ski resort. It was pretty great. Love that. Love that memory. And quite honestly, like when we're traveling, that's probably the thing that I like to listen to most is comedy. When we're, going from our house to, I don't know, where's far away? Like Provo, hour drive at least. So anyway, super, super funny. Let's check in with Barry.
I want to see how long he gonna commit. They know where to be at too, don't they? Like they be out in the grocery store. If you live in the hood, in the inner city, they be at the grocery store. You ever go in, they be right there. Hey, brother, if you could, when you come out, brother. If you could, if you would, brother. No, I'm just saying, if you could do it. What? Listen, brother, to somebody ask you if you could look out for me, brother. Come on. Go on, bust me upside the head with $10. No, listen, let me talk to you, sir. Why did you ever promise them something? You're like, I got you. When I come out, I got you. You ever look out the window while you shopping, they be looking and following you through the store? Is he working on movie? I see you in there. You be like, oh my God. You ever forget? You ever see him and forget somebody else helping him? right? Somebody else helping him, so you think you good because you ain't got no change anyway. You like, I got a 5. He not about to get that. So you cool. You try to hurry up, go to your car. One time I got in my car, thought I got a way to do was in my car. I'm like, hey, man, what are you doing in my car? He's like, listen, brother, I didn't want you to forget about me. Calm down, brother. I'm like, man, how you get in my car, though? He said, listen, man, I don't want no problem. I'm going to tell you, you still going to look out for me like you said you would. I was like, man, how you get in my car? He's like, listen, I'm going to tell you. You going to still look out for me like you said you would, though. I ain't going to want no problems with you, man. I'm like, man, how you get in my car? He's like, okay. Blue let me in. Blue in the back. I know you want me in. Like, you can't be letting people in, man.
That's a really funny bit. We didn't listen to the whole thing out loud, but it's super, super funny. So you're wrapping up. I see that you've got a microphone showing up, which is super awesome. You've got bar stool. What else are you going to add?
I might add some curtains in the background, but it's kind of like a hard thing to do.
Yeah, good. I'm just shading here on mine, getting the darker values a little darker. So do you think you would shade it all? Or
no,
not with the pen?
Not with the pen. Pen gets really dark. It's hard to like get light because the pencil's slow.
Yeah. You tried any cross hatching shading before?
Yeah, I kind of have it on the microphone a little bit.
Oh yeah, that works. Yeah, that's something to practice. I'm not super good at it, but I have my own little style, which take that for what it's worth, right? Mm-hmm. So, but yeah, and at this point, I just am filling in dark values, and then I'll go back over, pull out some of the light values, make it work. Here's more Barry.
You be looking around. You be moving something around. I'm gonna wait till the next batch come around. Hey, you can bring that other batch over here. I want to see what's in that one. And the people that be holding the crackers, they be stingy with them. Don't you want more than one cracker? Am I the only one that want more?
He's talking
like,
about like a sacrament at church.
Well, let me get about 4 crackers then and 3 juices then. I want more of him. Can I get more of him? You don't want more of him, sir? You don't want more of him, sir? And growing up in church, man, I saw a lot of parts of church, because church is a real serious place. It's great for encouragement and inspire you and give you some direction in your life, man. And I like certain parts of church, though. I like when the pastor asks the congregation to read collectively together, right? You ever can't get to the scripture quick enough? He like turn Ecclesiastes and you be all about Revelation. You be at the end of the Bible.
You ever felt that way? Yeah.
He be like, well, let me know if you're not there yet. You want to say something, but you don't want to be the only one that don't know their books or the Bible. You be like, so you act like you got it. Like, amen. You like, amen. For everything. Amen. There's a season. Amen. Amen. Preach, pastor. If you messed up, he called you to read. Barry, could you read for me? Could you read? You want me to read what we just read, sir? No problem, pastor. I got you. Just so everybody know, I got the new King James Version, the new one. It's like it might read a little different than y'all. Cool. I got you, pastor. That was what Ecclesiastes, right? 9 and 4. Cool. Pastor, can I get some of your juice? I see you got a little juice up there. Oh, that's for you? Okay, cool. Well, I pay my tithes. I can't get no juice. I just think the members that pay their tithes should get juice. Y'all agree with me? Clap if y'all agree with me.
That's where we'll leave Mr. Barry Brewer on the stage. But it's fun listening to him, fun chatting about things that stand out from his stand-up comedy. And we're just about done here. I'm just adding just final highlights here on the microphone, other places on the face, ears, all that kind of stuff. And we are just about there, I think. Pretty good likeness. Like I said, really fun to draw somebody that's got a lot of caricature in their face and a big, big old smile. So let's how about you say we gear up for a final reveal?
All right.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. Da 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 da. On 1, 2, 3. Here we go. You're on a stand-up stage, and here we are, Mr. Barry Brewer. How about you? How would you do?
I think I did pretty good.
Yeah. There you
Yeah.
go.
Got some details in there.
Awesome.
Mhm.
Well, my son, thank you for joining me today, and thank you for watching. All who are watching, we'll see you next time. Bye.